Hello my 3D printer peeps, I'm here with the Anycubic Photon P1 resin printer, and today we are going to connect it to Anycubic's resin slicing software, Photon Workshop. I will be doing this on Windows 11, however there is also a Mac version. It's super easy, and let's go get it over with. As a bonus, we will also have a look at how to select your resin. For that, I will use water washable resin 2.0. Here we are in Anycubic Photon Workshop. If this is your first time booting, it will take you directly to the printer selection screen. This is my first time booting this particular installation, and you'll see it already highlighted the Anycubic Photon P1. No, it did not detect my printer. This is just coincidence. Go ahead and select your printer, the P1, and press Next. It's going to ask you for a resin preset. Choose anything because we can just change it later. I'm going to choose standard resin and press OK. Here we are on the screen. You can click right here to change that resin to whatever you're using. For this demonstration, I showed a bottle of Water Wash Resin 2.0. That is not an option in this list, so I will choose Water Wash Resin Plus. Click it and press the X. You will see Water Wash Resin Plus is now showing. Here on the top, you'll see the Anycubic P1 is in single vat mode. If you have the dual vat mode, you would choose the dual vat option. In order to check that your P1 is actually detected by Photon Workshop, click here into Workbench, and you will see your Photon P1 right here with the printer status of free. If it's not detected or turned off, it would show a printer status of offline. We can have a closer look at the printer settings right here in Device Details. Here it shows the resin vat is connected, the print platform is connected, the temperature of the printer, and you can even test the camera and light by pressing the play button and then the light button right here. And there you have it, a peek inside my P1 with the lid cracked just a little bit so that my lights don't reflect on the camera. Here on the right, you can see your printer has 8 gigabytes of storage. This is not the external USB. This is 8 gigabytes of storage within the machine. If you click on it, you can actually enter the USB, which I have disconnected. This is where you will find your time lapse, and this is where you will find anything you've stored on that internal storage. Keep in mind all the sample files that came with the printer are in fact on the USB. For a closer look at the printer, you can click the 3 dots, Printer Information, and see the firmware, total print time, total resin consumption, number of prints, date it was connected, and some other information. You may also click into here and click Printer Components for some other interesting information. For example, is the resin vat connected? Is the print platform connected? The health of your release film, whether or not your LCD is connected, whether or not your tension sensor is connected, and how strong your Wi-Fi signal is. All of these things can help you prepare for a print without running back and forth to your printer. This is especially helpful if your printer is in another room and you question something like whether or not you put the print platform back on. With the camera, you can actually see it. It's right here. From this screen, you can also run the printer's cleaning process and initiate the vat heating. Here, to initiate the vat heating, you can set the temperature and press Heat Now. Anycubic Photon Workshop has come a long way in the past few years and is dramatically less scary, less intimidating, and easier to use. With your P1 connected to Photon Workshop, you're ready to put it to use. I'm Mr. Greg, and you're on 3D Rundown.